Thank you. I have one question, just a comment. First of all, thanks to both of you. These are massive amounts of dollars, but as you can tell, the interest from the committee, massive amount of impacts in communities in all kinds of ways. Assistant Secretary, you mentioned the word reprogramming, and that brought back some, I would say, not the greatest memories of some experiences I've had in past years with the Corps. I've been here a while. Does reprogramming, here's my concern. We have all these projects and you reach a point of cost overruns. We've already talked about things are more expensive than we think they're getting delayed for one reason or another. So you're looking at maybe 6 projects. I'm just using this as an example, 6 projects. And all of a sudden project number 6 is starting to fail, but these other 5 are moving. And as the general said, completing projects is really important to the Corps. Who makes the decision to pull the funding then from project number 6 that's flailing over here? And is this what you mean by reprogramming? You reprogram away from what we would think would be a project that's going to be happening in our state into maybe another project within our state or within our core district. Is that what reprogramming means to you?
Senator, I think my staff always seizes up when I use the word reprogramming because of those specific issues, and there's technical aspects of it too. But yes, fundamentally, I think we need to look at where a project is not proceeding, and as I highlighted in my earlier statement, where we have had discussions with stakeholders who have involvement in a series of projects, they may be the ones suggesting we should be proceeding. So bottom line is, I don't know if reprogramming was the right word, but are we looking at where we haven't yet allocated resources, whether a project is going to proceed, and whether we need to look at trying to move funds to try and complete a project so that we can, move forward and fund other projects in the future? Yes, I am thinking about that. That authority rests in my office, but it doesn't work unless I'm transparent with all of you in any of the interests involved.
Well, I think that's probably why I seize up, because I think that the decision that is made within your office, whereas we've already made the decision legislatively to move in a certain direction. So I do think communication and transparency is the key here. I don't think, I'm not naive enough to think that, well, we gave you all the money you're ever going to need and you need to do all these projects and life is never going to change there. I realize there's change orders, there's all kinds of things that you find in the process of different projects that maybe were unexpected or circumstances change or we can't find the workforce, whatever the issue is. But I do believe that the transparency with which you move forward on these decisions is absolutely critical, because from a public servant point of view, as an elected leader, when you go to the mayor of your small town and say, we're going to have a levee here and we're going to solve your flooding problem, and then all of a sudden you go back to the Corps and they go, well, we had to go ahead and move that to another project without our knowledge, or without at least I understand maybe we don't being included in the project reprogramming issues, but at least having us aware of it, we can soften the blow. I mean, I don't want to have to do that. I want everything that we have planned for and that we've put into legislation and we've worked with you all on to be able to work to completion, but I do understand the realities. Sometimes that makes it more difficult. So I would thank you both. Your open communication with me and certainly as the ranking member on this committee has been very much appreciated, and I appreciate all the good hard work that you do every day. And I'm going to take my leave and do my constitutional duty, which is to vote on the floor of the Senate. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thanks.